items on your agenda. I have a little bit of an extra thing we're going to do today. You'll notice that there is a sticky note that has a paper airplane photo on it. I want you to follow the link to the paper airplane video and make a paper airplane for me. Next, I want you to ask a family member to stand on the right side of you while your iPad is recording you in front of you. I would like that person to fly the airplane to you. You're going to catch it, hold it, look at the camera. Tell me one thing that you love about digital learning and one thing you really miss about school. When you're done speaking, take your airplane and fly it the other direction. Later, Mrs. McGinnis will take all of your videos and link them together so that we're all in one video passing a paper airplane around. Doesn't that sound like fun? I hope you'll join me in my paper airplane challenge today. Remember, the camera stays in front, someone throws it to you to the right, you catch it, and then you throw it to the left after telling me one thing that you love about learning remotely and one thing you really miss about school. Great job on your preposition assignment yesterday. You did a wonderful job on your sentences and highlighting the preposition in each sentence. I was very proud of you. We will continue working with prepositions all week. If you would like to do more sentences today, you can, but that is not a have-to on the agenda today. That would just be for extra practice. Good work, guys. Miss Jodry has planned a really fun pirate activity for us. There is a link for the pirate activity on the agenda. First, we'll listen to the story, How I Became a Pirate, together. When the video has ended, you will find the link for Miss Jodry's pirate activity on your agenda. That activity is going to redirect you to your Flipgrid app. Watch Miss Jodry's video and have fun. Can't wait to see your completed projects.
How I Became a Pirate, written by Melinda Long, illustrated by David Shannon, as read by Paul Cuthbert. Pirates have green teeth when they have any teeth at all. I know about pirates because one day when I was at the beach building a sandcastle and minding my own business, a pirate ship sailed into view. I knew what it was because its flag had a skull and crossbones on it, and because I could hear the pirates singing, "Hey-ho, blow them on down." They were a little off-key. I tried to tell Dad, but he was busy setting up the beach umbrella. I tried to tell Mom, but she was busy slathering my baby sister with sunblock. So I went back to my sandcastle, but I kept an eye on the pirates. By then, they were rowing to shore. When they landed, the head pirate climbed out of the boat and yelled, "Ahoy there, matey! Be this the Spanish Main?" "No," I said. "This is North Beach." "Shiver me timbers," the pirate said. "We must have taken a wrong turn at Bora Bora." He walked around my sandcastle. He looked at the moat, and then yelled back to his crew. "He is a digger, he is, and a good one to boot."
"A good one to boot,"
the others agreed. "What be your name, matey?" the head pirate asked. "Jeremy Jacob, sir," I told him. "Well, Jeremy Jacob," he said, "you're a-looking at Braidbeard and his crew. We've been needing a digger like yourself. We've a chest of treasure to bury."
"Aye, treasure,"
the others shouted. "You're coming with us," Braidbeard told me. I didn't think Mom and Dad would mind, as long as I got back in time for soccer practice the next day. That's how I became a pirate. As soon as we were on board, Braidbeard showed me the chest of gold and jewels. "Got to find a safe place for this here treasure. It's high time we were off," he announced.
"We're off,"
we all shouted. And then we set sail. There was plenty to do on board. The pirates taught me to sing sea shanties. the louder the better, and to say real pirate stuff like landlubber and scurvy dog. By dinner time, I could speak pirate perfectly. I also learned pirate manners. Braidbeard pounded his fist on the table and yelled, "Down the hatch, me laddies!"
Down the hatch.
We all shouted. Braidbeard gulped his food and said, "Hand over the meat!"
The meat.
We all roared. Nobody told us to finish our spinach. There wasn't any. Or to chew up our carrots. They weren't allowed on board. We talked with our mouths full, and nobody said please or thank you. After dinner, I tried to teach the pirates how to play soccer. Braidbeard kicked the ball and yelled, "Arg, soccer!"
Arg, soccer.
The crew yelled. Then everybody dove for the ball at once, and it rolled right off the deck. "After it, me hearties!" Braidbeard commanded.
After it.
We all whispered. We fought over who would go get the ball. But it didn't matter anyway, because a shark came along and swallowed it in one gulp. So much for soccer. By now it was past my bedtime, but nobody tells a pirate when to go to bed, to take a bath, or to brush their teeth. Maybe that's why their teeth are green. Pirates sleep with one eye open, just in case. And they don't change into pajamas, unless they want to. Pirates don't do anything they don't want to, except for maybe swabbing the decks. I wanted to be a pirate forever. But then I found out what else they don't do. When I couldn't stay awake any longer, I asked Braidbeard to tuck me in and read me a story. "Tuck you in?" he bellowed. "Pirates don't tuck!"
No tucking.
The crew cried. And the only thing they had to read was a map. "Don't you have any books?" I asked. Braidbeard looked confused. "Books?" I didn't even bother to ask about a goodnight kiss. It wasn't easy to fall asleep without a story, but I was finally dozing off when a storm broke. Thunder boomed and lightning flashed. I tried to hide under the covers as waves slammed up against the ship, but I kept falling out of my hammock. I couldn't find anyone in the cabin. They were all on deck. "Lower the sails!" Braidbeard shouted. "Batten down the hatches!" Everybody ran around yelling and lowering and battening. Nobody had time to sit close and tell me it would be over soon. Nobody even noticed. I decided that I didn't want to be a pirate after all. Just then, flash! Crash! Crack! Lightning hit the mast and split it right down the middle. "What do we do now?" yelled one of the pirates. "We'll have to turn back," called another. "But the treasure!" hollered Braidbeard. "Where will we bury the treasure?" I stepped forward. "Maybe I can help," I shouted over the wind. "I think I know the perfect digging spot." When the storm was over, we rowed back to shore and buried the chest. We drew a map so we could find the treasure again, but I don't think I'll need it. After that, the pirates repaired the ship and got ready to set sail. Before they left, Braidbeard handed me a flag and said, "You make a fine pirate, Jeremy Jacob. Guard that treasure well. We'll be back to get it soon enough."
Soon enough.
The crew repeated. "And if you ever need us," Braidbeard added, "just run the Jolly Roger up yonder pole."
Up yonder pole.
The others shouted. And maybe I will, but not today. I have soccer practice.
Our friend Jack found a really great YouTube channel called Cosmic Kids Yoga Adventure. He wanted to make sure all of you knew about it. On her channel, you can find yoga videos that are Frozen, Pokemon, and other fun characters you enjoy. I hope you'll check out her channel, and I have attached a little bit of a preview of her yoga workouts to the end of this video.
Copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms, crossing our legs, and bringing our hands together at our hearts, and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now we're ready to begin. And today we've got a special Pokemon adventure. Yes, our journey to become a Pokemon master begins now. Now the idea is to catch and train as many Pokemon as we can. And today we're going to try and do our first battle in a gym. Ooh, we're going to learn a lot along the way about our strengths and weaknesses and how to stay calm when we're faced with a challenge. Come on up to stand and let's get started. Oh, this is strange. I seem to have turned into a cartoon. Like the Pokemon cartoon. I'm not sure I can do yoga like this. I need to stay calm. I wonder if you can help me. Let's take 3 deep breaths together and hopefully I'll get my body back. Here we go. Breathing in through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Phew! Oh, back to normal again. Now we can start the adventure, and we begin in Professor Oak's lab, coming into our lab house pose, taking our feet nice and wide, our arms wide, and our hands above our head. Here in the lab, we get a choice of 3 starter Pokemon. There's Bulbasaur, the dinosaur-like Pokemon with a bulb on its back. Let's do our dinosaur pose. Folding all the way forwards to take hold of our ankles, we lift and lower our feet as we go clomp, 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 rolling up to stand. Our second choice of starter Pokemons is Charmander, a lizard fire-type Pokemon with a flame at the end of its tail. Coming into lizard pose. Onto our hands and knees, we step 1 foot forward to the outside of our hands. Then we wiggle our leg all the way back, keeping our toes tucked for a bit of support, and we lower ourselves down onto our forearms like a lizard. Now, see if you can lift up your back foot and show your flame on your tail. Woo! When Charmander feels angry, the flame gets bigger. Ah! Coming back to sit with our legs crossed. Our third choice of starter Pokemon is Squirtle, a turtle-like Pokemon, coming into turtle pose. Taking our feet out in front of us, we keep our knees bent. We put our hands down and slide them underneath our legs like 2 little turtle flippers. Squirtle can go very fast through the water thanks to its shell, and it can blast water from its mouth. Let's have a try by breathing in through our nose and blowing out of our mouth. Wow, we've soaked everything.
I hope you're able to find her channel and have a great day, Firsties. I'll see you tomorrow.
To pack a bag with all the things we need to be Pokemon trainers. Sitting with our legs out long in front of us, we bend our knees a little bit to touch our toes. Now we open up our bag by lifting our arms. Here we go.